And there we go. We have Cubase. Let's move it. Do you hear music? Do you hear music? I'm gonna lower the music. Actually, lower my voice down a little bit so it doesn't clip. Okay, so this is Pokemon Lavender. So this is a Gregory request, and we are going to work on this tonight. So hopefully everything is working correctly. I swear to God, if it's not, I'm going to shoot some shit here. I don't have a fan here. It's hot as fuck. My lights are incredibly hot. Even though I don't have a cam on, it's incredibly hot still. So what we're going to work on is automation. We're going to go through it real quick. We're going to listen to it, and we're going to decide what the automation is going to be. There's going to be a whole lot of automation. Whole lot of automation. Okay, from that start right there, we need some more drums. We need some more drums. But we need more automation. Let's see. So let's say right here, we're gonna do some crazy shit. Okay, so we got a little bit of automation right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I like to have maybe a quarter. Gonna delete that. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete that. Bring it down a little bit. Maybe make another marker. It's gonna be right there. Wait, get out of there. I should have gotten rid of that. Let's see, guys. One more. Just gonna bring that back. This up a little bit. Bring that straight. Gonna get rid of that. And so we're gonna have now a square. So let's listen to the square. Okay, so we're going to take that off our right. So we need to bring this up a little bit. So we have about that. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, so that sounds pretty decent, but now we got to mix it a little bit. We need to get that sound. Okay, so that sounds pretty decent. I would like to get some envelope on it. That would be nice. Let's see how some envelope would do. This may take some time on the structure of the actual baseline itself, but let's try. Okay, so we have like a little triplet at the end. That sounds pretty fucking decent. So now let's actually listen to the whole thing and see how that bass line. I do want to change out that beginning. Okay, so from the start, that baseline is not going to work from the beginning. So what we have to do is we're going to have to copy that. We're going to duplicate the tracks. This is going to be muted. Let's see. Right there. So, okay. So we're going to mute this. That's muted. Muted. Well, that's muted. There we go. We're going to mute everything before. We're going to name it some other thing. Because now that's a secondary track. Secondary bass track. Because we want to keep... Because we want to keep that original as possible. Okay, so that was totally opposite of what I was thinking. My bad. My bad. It happens. It happens. So we're going to go switch it up. We're going to go back. Do this. Leave that. Go back. And my bad again, because the fact that, let's see, hold on. We still have the envelope filter. We should have copied it and duplicated this before. So this right here, that's active. Okay, so that's active, that's active. Okay, so I had it right the first time. The thing is... we need to actually go into it before and change it. So anything that's going to be not that track right there, this right here, we're going to get rid of the envelope. And then we're going to just turn it off. My bad, my bad. Hey, I'm not perfect. There we go. Okay, so we got that. There's still some consistencies that I do not like with that bass line. So we're going to change it out a little bit. just gonna do a repeat on that. Oh, not that. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, let's change it up a little bit. We're gonna keep it in the same octave. Okay, so we have something that we can build on. So I changed the oscillator out a little bit. I mean, it works good. I changed out, you know, it did some macros a little bit here and there, and it sounds good. So we got actually work into it a little bit. Now we gotta change the drums a little bit because I'm not happy with the drums. So we gotta change the drums out a little bit for that oscillator and that effect. And I would actually like to change out some of the effects with this bass so I can get a good feel. Okay, so we give the bass drum a little bit more bump, and we give the hi-hat a little bit more type of, you know, echo, a little bit delay there. So, with that being said, we need to actually take it a little bit further when it comes to that, because I like my drums dirty, and that's when we come with this effect right here. It's called Driver. Okay, with that right there, it made it seem a little bit more crisp and a little bit more clear. It had some high efficiency on it with the EQ, so that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna take a little break right now. I will be right back, and give me a couple of minutes. I need to go check on my kid and see what he's doing. He's being crazy with GTA 5, so be right back. progress after. I want to see your progress after.
In the game?
Yep.
I got 44%.
Alright, well that's almost halfway. Okay, I am back again. I hope my audio is good because this is just a test stream. An actual audio production. This is going to be my beta stream. To actually get this working, it's going to be rough at the edges, let me tell you. But if we can get this going, it'll be okay with me. So there's going to be two versions of this song. There's going to be one, it's a little bit dirty like this one. This one's going to be a little bit dirty. The other one's going to be more chip tune induced. It'll be more like Pokemon. But this one right here is going to be nothing but dirt. Okay, so I'm not too sure about the beginning of the track. So we're going to start the beginning. If it'll let me. Okay. My control is sticking for some reason. I have kids, so that's why. Okay, so we're gonna get something. We'll move this out of the way a little bit. We're gonna mute this one. Okay, so we're gonna add some dirtiness to this. See what Driver has to offer. It has nothing to offer. Okay, that's in a pure format right there. Sounds a little better. But they also both sound good. Okay, so we're gonna add some. How about some homicide? Listen to both versions. Maybe not the best candidate, so we're going to change that out because that's a little bit too much distortion, I feel. So let's go to something. Let's see. We do some fab filters. How about some Saturn? Okay, so I like that feedback, but that's just a little too much for the ears. So let's tune that down just a little bit. We just go with some presets. See how some presets sound. And usually they sound like shit, but give a bit of a doubt. Okay, so let's see how that sounds. First, we actually have to unmute the shits. Alright, here we go. Okay, that sounds pretty tough. We need to get rid of, I would say, this one right here. So we can go with more of an envelope. As you can hear, it sounds way more tough. Let's listen to it again. Oh, smash the ant. Tucson is hot right now, so we have tons of ants. Okay, so with that part, I'm going to add some more. I'd say a little bit more LFO to that because we want to pop that. We want to pop that shit. So let's go into it. Find what we want to make it pop. I'd say let's see, right there. Okay, so we want to delete that event. Actually, we don't want to delete that event. We'll delete this one. Bring this up a little bit. Bring that up. Let's have a look-see. Okay, so that sounds a little bit more strong. I'm not too happy with the intro though. Okay, so let's try to bring some drums into this little charade here. Okay, so what we can do right now is influence the actual. We can emphasize the hi-hat structure, or we can emphasize the bass and the snare. My thinking would be, let's emphasize that, so we have a better feel. Hopefully that gets it. Alright, hopefully that gets it. Right there. Beginning. Oh, okay, let's try that. Okay, with that, I would say add some bass and snare at the ends of the 4, so we can get actual good feel to the intro to Die. So let's listen to it one more time. Let me get some signature. Alright, so I got something. So we'd be at 5. Let's see how that works. Okay, so that works really well, but I would still like to have some snare in a mid beat between 8 and 9. So it's either going to be, this is a hard decision. Half beat. Let's see what a half beat sounds like. it sounds awesome. So that's what we're gonna go with that. Another thing is adding some atmosphere to the whole track. Gotta add some cinematics to make it flow a little bit. So let's go ahead and add some cinematics. And what we're gonna do with this, we are going to add some, let's see, what do we have? Some atmosphere. That's okay, it's still gonna load. So what you need, okay, so this is an actual keyboard, MIDI keyboard implementation right now. So it's me playing. So what we want to find is something a little bit cinematic, but not too, you know, crazy. No action or anything like that. We just want something flowing. See, that's way too much. Okay, so we'll go with maybe something like, see, we want something smooth like that. Maybe something like that. That was pretty dope. We can change that a little bit. See, but that makes it sound a little bit too dark, though. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a feel on the actual song itself. Just with like the first. How come you're not doing it? Nope. Why not? Why are you doing that? That's weird. No, stop following me. Stop. Okay, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Because apparently Alt is not working right now. Okay, so 8 beats right there. So move that up an octave. Okay, so obviously that does not work. It's just too underlying. So we need to find something else that has a great EQ range. Even though it sounds fucking dope as fuck, it's still too much. It's too much sign. Alright, this is just trial and error. Nope, not gonna do it. Will not accept that. Let's try virtual land. That works. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, that's too trancy. It's too bassy. No, too much. Too much of a lead. Too much of a lead. Still. Still lead. Still lead. All these are leads. Still lead. So basically, this is just nothing a fucking shit show right now. We're just trying to find an actual fucking sound because I do not want to fucking model any of these fucking sounds right now. It is gonna be another 5 hours before I even get one down. So we're just gonna go through and we're gonna try to find something that's a little bit easier just because of the fact that it is a test stream. That'd be kind of cool for like something else. That's kind of cool. I don't know. That kind of sounds cool, but it's a little bit kind of. Still doesn't sound right. I need something good. Moogulicious. It sounds nothing like a moog. That sounds actually pretty fucking cool if it actually be in tune with the rhythm and actually have the notes correct. Because that's all rando. Nope. That can actually kind of work. I don't know. Maybe? Okay, so that can kind of work. Alright, so let's try that. Okay, so we actually have some type of background. It's a little bit too loud right now, but we're gonna just blend it in a little bit. We don't need it to be like solely audible, and I don't understand why. That's crazy right there. Hold on. What is that doing there? Let's get rid of that. Close that up. But we don't want the cinematic to be so overpowering. We just want it to be in the background a little bit. It's just a little bit of a, like an ear tease. But we can work with that. We got a start. We got the keys. And we may change out the sound a little bit since we got the keys now, so we can work with it. But I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to go have a smoke. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, if I wanted to be serious, I could model an actual synth to what I want to sound like, but we're going to be cheesy tonight because I'm not really taking this serious because this is a test stream. So, I don't even know if this sounds good on stream or not. So, we're just doing this to do this. So, if that doesn't sound good, which I really don't think it sounds good, it kind of fits it, but it's not really the best thing to go by. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to it and we're going to change it out. Okay, so that actually sounds pretty decent. Do we want to go with that? Let's listen to it a couple more times. Okay, so it does give it some texture. I do give that. So we're just gonna go with that for a little bit. And we're gonna expand it a little bit. Old school, old school. Okay, so this is the time we cut shit out. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. Start from the beginning. Okay, so that sounds pretty fucking decent. You have to admit that sounds pretty fucking decent. Except the drums need to be cut out in the beginning. So that synth line can actually bring out the whole segment. Okay, so I can stop right there and tell you right now that needs to be go right there. Read, listen. Right there, sounds fucking dope as shit. I'm not too happy with die. We could probably do something with that. Now, we want to actually keep on with this. So we're just going to drag this over. Alt. Drag. Right there. We're going to listen to it real quick just to make sure. Okay, so we actually have something going on right now. Now, I'm not too sure, like I said, with did you? I said die, but it was did you. Did you? Alright, so we gotta change that. Alright, so this is gonna be very monotonous, and I hate to put you through this, but we're gonna have to. So what we're going to do right now is just find a patch that we can actually be coherent with and be good. Okay, so we're going to try that. Let's go ahead and go back and do a whole forward sequence. Okay, so we actually had something that was pretty decent, and it was going on to an actual track. But I'm going to stop the stream right now just to see if my shit actually fucking went through on actual audio and video, and plus I need to check on my kid. But other than that, thanks for watching, and you know what? Thanks for listening. Hopefully I got it right. It's a bitch. ASIO and trying to hijack that fucking driver. Oh my god. Hopefully I did. Other than that, peace out.